Hello, everyone. It's your host, SethTheProgrammer. With me today, I have my good friend, Chuck the Cyber. And today, we are debunking the headcanon, the Super Saiyan 4 guy, on his water tank formula and his Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan Blue headcanon, theory. And you guys were actually requesting this a lot. So I took initiative. I was like, okay, last time you guys were like, oh, you guys are bullies. You're so mean. So I was like, okay, fair enough. We're mean bullies. So I was like, all right, let's give this guy a platform to defend himself. So I messaged him on Twitter. I sent him a nice little note. I was like, hey, debate me on Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan Blue. He refused. He unironically confirmed that Super Saiyan 3 is just as powerful as Super Saiyan Blue. Let's just get into the fucking down and dirty. This guy is named Super Saiyan 4 guy. He clearly thinks Super Saiyan 4 beats Super Saiyan Blue in a fight. Let's get fucking real. His name is Super Saiyan 4 guy. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. The water tank theory was developed by two people. One, by people who legitimately just do not fucking understand power scaling or what suppression means. They don't understand why Goku could somehow hold back against, Krillin, even though as a Super Saiyan 3, he held back against Trunks and then fought evenly as a Super Saiyan 2 versus Black, even though he said Black was strong as Super who gives a fuck, right? Power scaling. Who needs power scaling when you got the water tank theory, am I right? Come on. Okay, and anyway, and then the second group of people that like the water tank theory are those that think, well, you know what? I need an excuse to say that Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. And here we are today. So how about we go into detail about why the water tank theory does not apply to Super Saiyan Blue, or why it's stupid to say Super Saiyan 3 is equal to Super Saiyan God in power.
Before we begin with the whole breakdown, pretty much saying that only Super Saiyan Blue has key control, that that the user can replay their key like any moment, not like the other forms have that as well. I think Super Saiyan 4 guy said in some video, I think it was Anime Live Reactions, I don't know, they're the fucking same people.
They're both
clickbait. I think one of them argued that there was no such thing as God key, even though it's mentioned several times. There's divine key and there's clearly...
And you can't sense their key because, yeah...
Oh, it's insane pressure, bro. Super Saiyan 4 guy was basically arguing that Super Saiyan 3 is pretty much equal to Super Saiyan Blue, at bare minimum. Super Saiyan Blue just has better key control or whatever.
Here's another thing about the whole no God key, is that all the gods at the Tournament of Power preliminaries knew Goku had God key when he turned into a god, like turned Super Saiyan Blue. So that is debunked. Like, he does actually have God key, and they could feel the pressure of his God key. So it's just, you need to be specially trained to sense it. It's not that it doesn't exist. That's so stupid. But continue.
So essentially, we know at bare minimum in the manga, it's implied that Super Saiyan Blue, even like heavily suppressed, is at the very least like 1/10, or Super Saiyan 3, something like that, right?
It's probably more like 2/5. Because in the manga, Vegeta at 1/10 power was weaker than Super Saiyan God. So you can imply Super Saiyan God at least 2/10 or higher.
So we know Super Saiyan God is at the very minimum stronger than Super Vegeta. We know Goku stated that even with Potara fusion, they still can hold a chance against Beerus.
Yep.
So, Super Saiyan God much stronger than that. Super Saiyan Blue is stated multiple times to be stronger. So you want to tell me that that Super Saiyan God trained with for years, with Vegeta and shit like that. He absorbed the fucking God essence. You give him a Super Saiyan Blue, and he's still gonna be equal to Super Saiyan 3 form. So
yeah, it's also like, what is Super Saiyan Blue just as strong as Super Saiyan God? Because it's specifically stated that Super Saiyan Blue is actually just stronger than Super Saiyan God. I don't really understand his logic of it can output more power. I really don't get that, because in both the manga, the anime, it's shown, especially in the manga where he directly goes God to Blue, it's shown he has a power increase. Whis and Beerus state has like a multiplier onto Red in comparison. He clearly has a speed advantage and a power advantage. This is shown when hit can't paralyze Blue, but he can somewhat paralyze Red when he's at full power and stuff like that. There's just no implication. The main thing with Super Saiyan 4 guy is where are these theories coming from? What is the basis of his logic? Because if you think about it, whenever I make a theory, for example, I'm like, well, even like, for example, like me and you made the Tien's godlike powers revealed. And that was a theory about Tien having hidden potential. And that's because there was a guide that said Tien had sealed godlike powers. But then when it comes to like Super Saiyan 4 guy, there's no basis to these theories. What's the basis for the water tank formula other than raw headcanon? That's why we call him the headcanon guy. And there's also another argument completely debunking the fact that it's just weaker than, well, equal to Super Saiyan 3 because, for example, when Goku gets the God ritual, when he fails it, Gohan states, oh, he's the strongest fighter I've ever sensed or in history. This is failed. And this is him after seeing enraged Vegeta fight Beerus, the same enraged Vegeta stated to surpass Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Post-training,
yeah. So this means that failed Ritual God Goku is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Not to mention Super Saiyan God, which was specifically stated to be the second strongest fighter Beerus has ever fought in his life. And there's another thing that I really need to get straight with the whole fake power scalers that just clickbait for views. Maybe you should explain this, Chuck, but what's the difference between Buu Saga Goku and God Goku in terms of power? I mean, just give an just give an example about how this fucking works. I mean, please.
So we know that Goku post training in the Buu Saga was literally finger flicked by Beerus using like well, I don't know, fucking quad-tour decillion fucking percent of his power. Who fucking knows?
No, nothing, dude. It's literally nothing.
Flicks him away, right?
Yeah.
And then we have God Goku, who just like tamed the form, and he states to Beerus that if any of those punches that they were just dishing out like would have hit him as Super Saiyan 3, would have fucking killed him instantly. Yeah. Right. And then Goku gains more power on top of that. Right. He absorbs the essence, or like the energy, or whatever.
Yeah, the God Key.
Yeah. He trains with this alongside Vegeta for multiple years. Because they trained for like 3 years in Hyperbolic Time Chamber before the Universe 6 arc. They trained even for more than that. They got Zenkai boost. They got Super Saiyan Blue, and like you're gonna tell me it's the same exact multiplier Super Saiyan 3? Like, are you fucking serious, bro? Like, you got to ante the sun, dude. It's astronomical.
You gotta realize that full power base Goku is stronger than Super Saiyan God from the original arcs, and this is confirmed numerous times by the narrators and all that. And I mean, you gotta think about it logically, man. How does Goku go from solar system to possibly galaxy? Plus with Wank.
No. Planet level. Remember,
planet level. How does he go to planet level to to shaking the fucking universe as a god if they're the same power level, bro? It just doesn't make sense. And how is Goku like, oh, fusion won't beat Beerus, but Super Saiyan God, he's comfortable with the idea of fighting Beerus? No. Your logic doesn't make sense. So
downplayed Potara fusion, it'd still be stronger Super Saiyan 3 because base Vegeta is just confirmed to be at the very least strongest Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Yeah, and base Vegeta is even stronger.
Which means that minimum Super Saiyan God is like what? 400 times 50 times stronger than that. What's like 20,000? Super Saiyan God's a minimum 20,000 times stronger Super Saiyan 3.
And that's fucking terrible lowball. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's an insane lowball. Okay, and I also want to address this like really fucking stupid argument that apparently Super Saiyan Blue has quote unquote a much better form because Goku can like basically determine how much ki he wants to use, and he can lower it or raise it at will. He can do it in any fucking form. It's a whole concept of ki control.
I have a good example for you guys. He does not need Super Saiyan Blue to suppress his fucking power. That's another misconception made by headcanon guy. Let's give it a good example. Goku suppressed himself so fucking much that he finger flicked normal human robbers and didn't kill them to the point where he could be damaged by a normal bullet. Okay?
Or a fucking rock.
This same base Goku, being possibly universal at full power, suppressed himself to fucking bullet level. Why would you need Super Saiyan Blue to suppress yourself if you can suppress yourself? Jeez, I can't even fathom the fucking number in terms of a difference. Why would you need a stronger form to suppress yourself? That makes no sense. I mean, and I brought this up before. Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Trunks was suppressed. This is a fact, right? When he's fighting Trunks, Trunks was like, I still think Goku Black was stronger than Super Saiyan 3 form. And then Goku's like, wow, he must be a pretty tough dude. And then Goku Black comes in. Goku doesn't even go Super Saiyan 3 fighting him. Here's the Goku Black that's stronger than the Super Saiyan 3 that fought Trunks, and Super Saiyan 2 Goku's now equal to him. So you're saying Super Saiyan 3 didn't just suppress himself? What about versus Fat Boo when Super Saiyan 3 Goku specifically said, oh, if I went all out, I would have killed him? What about that? Where the fuck is all this? Like,
hey, I have more examples. You guys remember when Goku was training, with the Master Super Saiyan form, before fighting Cell? Like, they were so heavily suppressed that Vegeta and multiple other characters said they look like Super Saiyans, but like I don't feel like much ki coming out from them, or like they're like in a resting state, right? Krillin threw a fucking rock at him, and it fucking hurt him, bro.
Rock like, level Goku, bro.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that he can go Super Saiyan Blue. He was literally just doing that so he could test Krillin out, to see like, okay, Krillin, how would you fare against people that are this strong, right? Basically preparing him. It's not because he fucking needed to. That's like arguing that that's like arguing that Krillin's 17 level because he transformed Super Saiyan Blue for both of them. And fucking Gohan's weaker than him because he fucking argued because he made Gohan basically asked him, he was like, please dad, please fucking spank me with your Super Saiyan Blue fucking like fist, bro.
Dude, Krillin's like, stronger than Gohan. It's stronger than Gohan.
But his Krillin didn't need to ask him. I guess Krillin's stronger.
So here's another argument. Okay, so basically he says Golden Uzaru also doesn't have a multiplier. What's with this guy and no multipliers? That's never how Dragon Ball works. When you transform, you get stronger. Like, that's how everything in Dragon Ball works. It's a very simple fucking series. Toyotaro even brought this up. He's like, y'all think about this shit way too much. If you see any hidden messages in the series that's like not blatantly there, Toriyama did not put that shit there, right? Toyotaro literally said that. So these weird unbacked theories, they're just so boggling, especially like Golden Uzaru is not stronger than Uzaru, like has a 10 times multiplier, right? Super Saiyan 3 has a times 400 multiplier. So you're telling me Goku got bodied with a 400 times multiplier, even the 50 times as a Super Saiyan, but with a 10 times multiplier, he could scare the fuck out of baby. Nah. Even if you argue Super Saiyan 3 couldn't touch him, neither. Even if you argue Super Saiyan 3 Goku was like fucked up or whatever, Super Saiyan Goku couldn't do it either. And Super Saiyan's greater than Uzaru. That's confirmed. Because Uzaru's 10 times, Super Saiyan's 50 times. So Super Saiyan nor Super Saiyan 3 could touch baby. He's just fucking dodging him in base form and just shitting on him. And then Golden Uzaru comes in and Super Baby 2, Final Baby, is running for his fucking life. So how is it that a 10 times multiplier is scaring the absolute living fuck out of a being that was just shitting on a 400 times multiplier? Headcanon guy, do you even think about your theories before you do them? Do you have any basis in a guide or anything to back up literally anything you fucking claim? Like, okay. Let's say this guy was right. Okay, let's say that Uzaru's 10 times and that Golden Uzaru is just Uzaru but can just do more damage.
And it's a different color.
And it's just a different fucking color. It's just looking radical.
It's just a cosmetic look, bro.
It's just an aesthetic appearance for GT. Clearly. I mean, I'm just a silly super tard to think otherwise. But how dare I think Golden Uzaru is
oh, no, hold on, wait. Did you forget Super Saiyan Rose is just a different color Super Saiyan, but it has a lower multiplier? A 1.2 times multiplier.
Don't go there. Okay. So let's go with this guy's logic. Let's say Golden Uzaru is a 10 times multiplier, but it can just do more damage. Okay, maybe it's just stronger than Super Saiyan 3. But here's the problem. If Super Saiyan's a 50 times multiplier to all stats, including speed, and Super Saiyan 3 is the equivalent, but 400 times with more strain, blah, 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 then why can Baby dodge someone who's 400 times faster than Goku, but can't really dodge someone who's 10 times stronger? The power is irrelevant, because Golden Uzaru wasn't... Like, if Golden Uzaru was, like, 8 times slower, or fucking 40 times slower, he wouldn't be scaring Baby. Baby, like, the power wouldn't matter, because Baby would still just one-shot him. Right? Because there's the durability, there's the speed. Power isn't just everything in Dragon Ball. You need the durability and speed to go along with it. So higher destructive output is a fallacy because Baby could not really hurt this Goku either. So that doesn't work either. And I think we should touch up on his final argument and call it a video. His final argument is, well, GT takes place later in the timeline, so by default, it's stronger than Dragon Ball Super.
What?
That's his final argument. That's how he ends the video. I want to hear your explanation on that one.
Okay, first off, they're not even the same fucking timeline. I mean, we even have confirmation with Toriyama that he said that GT was pretty much just like a side story.
Yeah, was confirmed more of a side story and continuation of the main timeline
by Toriyama himself.
Yeah.
Oh look, and we have actual fucking.
We
information
actually have an interview to back it up. Whoa, you mean
we're not talking out of
you
our
mean
asses.
we didn't
Whoa,
just make it up?
What?
Whoa!
What is that? What is credibility? I don't need credibility when I got ad revenue.
Who needs credibility, bro? When you got a nice thumbnail, like, come on. He's not just comparing Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan Blue. He's comparing GT versus Super. He made that very clear when he specifically said, "Well, the longer it is in the timeline, the stronger they are." So he's directly stating, "I am comparing GT versus Super as we speak." Now the problem is, I did many power scales, okay, but Goku from the Buu Saga was roughly Galaxy level if you wank him. Okay, Galaxy Plus, maybe. If you... Yes, Chuck, yes. We're fucking jacking him off. Let's say he's Galaxy level with the jerk-off as a Super Saiyan 3. And then base Goku absorbs Super Saiyan God, which is universal because, the macrocosm clashes of a fucking triple universe, pretty much. And then can stack on Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3, and God, and then Blue on top of his already...
And then
God,
Kaioken!
And then Kaioken, which is... multi-universal, possibly multiversal if you really want to highball him, like low multiversal, if you really highball his scaling. Whereas Super Saiyan 4 is just roughly thousands upon thousands, maybe millions of times stronger than the Galaxy level Super Saiyan 3, which would still be like barely scraping the surface of universal. Even if you wanked him, it would be nowhere near the pure power of like Goku Black Era Super Saiyan Blue Goku. It's just completely impossible because this guy has surpassed universal levels by tens upon tens of times along with Kaioken. So Super versus GT is debunked. Super Saiyan 4 guy, I am challenging you publicly again. I want to see your fucking ass on my channel. Stop being a bitch. Okay, I don't want to hear stop bullying him. I want him to get on here and defend himself. I want to hear where the fuck he came up with these arguments and how. I want to see where the guy he got him from. I want to see what interviews he got him from. What's his logic? I want to hear it all. I want him to prove he's not a clickbaiting fucktard and that he can actually defend his arguments. Thank you.
That has a massive tax on the user's stamina. Now, if an Uzaru were to turn into a golden Uzaru, the golden Uzaru would still have the same key capacity.
What?
What do you say? What do you say?
He said Golden Uzaru has the same key capacity. What?
That's what?